Good day, everyone. We are the Group 12, and our topic is all about the brief overview of the Philippine arts and craft. So, at the end of this topic, we will be able to know first, identify the different types of traditional arts and crafts in the Philippines. The second, make a presentation on any of the subtopics of the brief overview of the Philippine arts and craft. Third, develop a sense of hard work and craftsmanship through a simple craft creation. And for the presentation of the content, art and craft in the Philippines refer to the various forms of the arts that have developed and accumulated in the Philippines from the beginning of civilization and the country up to the present era. They reflect the range of artistic influences on the country's culture, including indigenous forms of the arts and how these influences have honed the country's art. The traditional arts in the Philippines encompass folk architecture, maritime transport, weaving, carving, folk performing arts, folk oral literature, folk graphic and plastic art, ornament, textile or fiber art, pottery, and other artistic expression of the traditional culture. The Philippines is a nation rich in culture and creativity, where art and craft reflect the heart and soul of its people. It was rooted in centuries from old traditions and mainly influenced by our colonizers. So Filipino artistry showcases a unique and blend of indigenous, Asian, Spanish, and modern elements. From the weaving patterns of Ilocanos, Maranaos, and other tribes, arts and crafts are not only a form of self-expression, but also serves as a symbol of identity, yes, heritage, and community pride. So for you to get to know more, do listen to what my group mates is about to discuss and show you.
So hi guys, I'm Ditinki Johanisa. So today, I will be discussing about the folk architecture. Okay, so the folk architecture in the Philippines differs significantly per ethnic groups. So ito isang paraan sa pagpapatayo ng mga gusali na gumagamit ng mga local na materials. So ito'y maaaring gawa sa mga kawayan, sa mga bato, kahoy, mga corals at iba pa. So ang example nito ay ang bahay kubo. Isang traditional na bahay sa Pilipinas na gawa sa kawayan. Ang folk architecture ay nagpapakita ng kultura at kasaysayan.
Good day everyone, I am Suraini Isansor, and today as we explore Philippines folk art and craft, it is important to understand how boat making became part of our cultural identity. Since the Philippines is an archipelago with more than 7,000 islands, it is only natural that the sea became the primary pathway for our ancestors. Because of this, boat making is not just the simple creation of a vehicle. It is a tradition, an art form, and a technology that demonstrates Filipino intelligence and creativity. When we talk about maritime transports, this includes boat houses, boat making practices, and maritime traditions passed down from generation to generation. Traditionally, wood is carefully selected by elders and master craftspeople to ensure that the boat is strong and long-lasting. In the past, the sea and rivers served as roads, so every type of boat was important for travel, trade, and interaction with other communities. According to archaeological findings, the earliest evidence of boat making in the country dates back to 320 AD based on carbon-dated remains of the Butuan boats known as the ancient Balangay. And we have examples of Philippines maritime folk arts. First, we have a large Caracoa or treasure warship 1711. The Caracoa is one of the finest examples of early Philippines maritime engineering. This warship is known for its speed, balance, and elegant design. It was used in warfare in coastal expedition, and it showcases the advanced boat building skills of our ancestors. Number 2, a paro in Palawan. The paro is a traditional sailboat with outriggers commonly used in the Visayas and Palawan. Its triangular sail and lightweight design make it fast and efficient for fishing, travel, and trade. The paro reflects the artistic and practical craftsmanship of local fishermen and boat builders. Number three, a balanga reconstruction. The balangay is one of the oldest documented boat types in the Philippines. Reconstructed balangay boats show us how early Filipinos used wooden flag, fiber ropes, and wooden peaks to build vessels capable of long-distance voyages. They were used for migration and exploration. Number four, last, an owong at Lake Cebu. The owong is a traditional dugyot canoe curved from a single tree trunk. It is used by the Tiboli and other indigenous groups in Lake Cebu. It reflects their close relationship with nature and their indigenous craftsmanship.
Good day everyone, I am Johaira Bonsok and I will be discussing about weaving. So which is one of the oldest and most important traditional art forms in the Philippines. Each ethnic group in our country has its own weaving style and patterns. And through these designs, makikita natin ang yaman ng ating kultura at creativity bilang mga Pilipino. So I will discuss the main types of weaving and explain their importance to our history and identity. First, let's talk about weaving itself. So, ang weaving or paghahabi is a very old Filipino tradition na ginagawa ng ating mga ninuno even before colonization. Hanggang ngayon, maraming ethnic groups ang nagpapatuloy sa kanilang unique weaving techniques, kaya napaka-diverse ng mga designs at styles sa Pilipinas. So, there are many types of weaving and here are some of the most common ones. So, the first one is basket weaving. So, ang basket weaving is the process of making baskets and woven containers using rattan, bamboo, nito, and other natural materials. Ginagamit ito para sa pag-iimbak ng pagkain, pagdadala ng gamit, at pang-araw-araw na gawain. And also, we have backstrap loop weaving. So, backstrap loop weaving uses a loom na nakasabit sa likod ng weaver. Kapag hinihila nila ang strap, na-stretch ang fibers at nagsisimula ang paghahabi. Ito ang ginagamit para gumawa ng makukulay at high-quality textiles tulad ng enamel, tinalak, at iba pang traditional fabrics. And the next one is, we also have headgear weaving. So this type of weaving is used to create traditional headgears or covers for the head. Maraming indigenous groups ang gumagamit nito bilang simbolo ng identity, culture, and sometimes rank sa kanilang komunidad. And also we have fishnet weaving. So ang fishnet weaving is the creation of lambat used for fishing. This is important lalo na sa mga coastal communities where fishing is a major livelihood. The size of the weave affects what kind of fish can be caught. There are also other forms like mga mat weaving, decorative weaving, textile weaving for clothes and traditional attire. So lahat ito ay nagpapakita ng creativity at craftsmanship ng bawat Filipino group. So let's move on sa cloth and mat weaving. Cloth and mat weaving, this process is more detailed and labor intensive because it uses the backstrap loop and different natural fibers such as cotton, abaca, banana fiber, grass, and palm fiber. These materials are harvested, processed, dyed, and woven by hand, which makes every piece unique and valuable. So examples of products, we have binakol, tinalak, double ikat mat from Sulu. So binakol, a fabric known for its geometric and optical illusion patterns. So commonly made by Ilocano weavers. And also sa tinalak, a famous Tiboli textile made from abaca. What makes it special is that the patterns are inspired by the dreams of Tiboli dream weavers. And also the double ikat mat from Sulu, a special type of banig where the fibers are dyed before they are woven. So the technique is so complex that it results in unique and vibrant patterns. So the last one is basketry. So basketry is the art of making different woven containers. Through time, Filipinos have developed a very intricate designs and practical forms depending on the use. So examples of uses included harvesting crops, storing rice, travel containers, sword cases, and everyday household use. So historians believe that basketry came to the Philippines through early human migration and that the earliest forms were developed in northern Philippines. To summarize, weaving is not only a craft but also a strong symbol of Filipino identity. Every pattern, color, and materials reflects the traditions, beliefs, and way of life of our ancestors. And that's all about weaving. So, thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Kasir Amira S. So the next of is the carving and wood carving. When we talk about carving, it is an art in the Philippines focuses on wood carving in folk non-clay sculptures. So wood carving is a form of art and craftsmanship in which an artist shapes and sculpts wood into decorative or functional objects. It involves removing pieces of wood using various hand tools such as curving knives, chiles, or even machines and power tools. So the goal of carving can vary. Some artists create intricate patterns, decorations, while others carve figures, animals, masks, furnitures, or even large sculptures. So, wood carving is one of the most notable traditional in the Philippines. The example of this is the Bulol Gods and the Kolintang from Mindanao. Also, wood have many types or different such as different textures, hardness, and grain.
So good day, I am Kapampangan Rima and my assigned topic is about stone, ivory, and other carving in the Philippines. So early Filipinos were skilled at carving stone, ivory, wood, and other materials even before colonization arrives. So stone carving is such as Laika or Tautao represent ancestors or deities. People believe this carving offered protection and helped guide the spirit of the dead. A famous example is the Miago Church with its curved stone design. Ivory carving became a popular during the Spanish period, especially for making religious image-like scenes. Other carving made from wood, bone, or shell were created by a different culture group to show their belief, tradition, and daily life. So, in summary, is carving is an important Filipino art that reflect the creativity and culture of early Filipinos, and that's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone. My name is Suhaila M. Abdul Manap. And today I will be discuss about the folk writing or calligraphy in the Philippines. First, the Philippines has an indigenous written system called Suyat. Each Suyat has its own unique style and form of calligraphy. Before the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, different ethno-linguistic groups in the Philippines were already using this script. They used them for communication and written on different materials. However, by the end of colonialism only 4 Suyat scripts survive. They are still used today by some communities as part of their daily life. So, let's So now, let's move on to folk paintings. Folk painting, just like folk drawing, are artworks that usually show or represent folk culture or the traditions of different groups in the Philippines. According to historical evidence, the people in the archipelago have been painting and glazing their pottery for thousands of years. So matagal na talaga ang practice ng painting sa Pilipinas. The pigment used in this painting come in different colors such as gold, yellow, reddish, purple, green, white, blue-green, and blue. This natural pigment helped shape the traditional artwork that we know today.
Morning everyone, my name is Hayanisa P. Cariga. Our topic today is all about the accessories making. Accessories making in the Philippines are the most always with are there and respective combination of the gender with the same being used for accessories in the house. Ang accessories making ayan yung mga proseso ng paglikha na paggamit sa mga personal na palamunit na ginagamit bilang pangdagdag ng mga pang-araw-araw na ginagamit. Accessories making ay yan yung paggawa ng mga kwentas tulad ng bracelet, necklace, hairclip, at
Good day po, Ma'am Rin. I am Osman S. Abdul Ghafor and my assigned topic is pottery. So, what is pottery, by the way? So, pottery is an art and process of shaping clay into objects like bowls, plates, jars, and decorative items. And then, hardening them by heating or firing in a kiln. And I have here important artifacts from the Philippines. The first one is the manunggol jar and the maitum or maitum anthropomorphic pottery. So these jars is the secondary burial o mga libingan. So itong dalawa na to is may pagkakapareho, pero ang pinagkaiba lang nila is ang manunggol jar is may dalawang tao na nakasakay sa bangka, which is symbolizing the journey of the soul to the afterlife. Then ang maitum anthropomorphic is normal lang na muka ng tao na may mata, ilong, bibig, at tenga. And yun lang. Thank you.